G'day everybody, welcome to Distant Date Night Day. I'll just do a little countdown to let everybody come into the room. Okay, g'day, welcome to Distant Date Day, day night. I need to make something a little less jaggy than that, but I'd like to introduce you today to, all the way from Canada, Caroline.
Hi.
How are you?
Distant date night/morning.
Yeah, it's probably a good day if you've gotten into the next morning. A good date if you got to the next morning, isn't it? So, you know.
I love that.
To everybody who had a really good date last night in Australia, then good on you.
I was thinking about how you said, can you do 8 p.m. my time, which is 4 a.m. your time? And I'm a little sad to say I actually set my alarm for 4 a.m. to see the lunar eclipse here last night. So I was up at 4 a.m. So we could have done the show.
We could have done like a fully empowered show with the eclipse. We could have followed it and sang to the moon. And
well, it was six hours long. I didn't stay up for all of it, but I was up at 4 a.m. yesterday.
Yeah.
Or this morning, rather.
Yeah, cool. I might do I'll play a song just to warm everybody up as they kind of arrive, pour their coffee or pour their wine depending on how they are, but and I'll come and have a chat with you in a second. Cool. See you in a second. Oh yeah. I'm a bit dopey, can you tell? All right. I know it's 10, but still I'll explain myself later. Here's a song called Falling. Falling for you. I can see the words falling from
That is a
Thank
beautiful
you.
song.
Oh, thank you. It was.
Gorgeous.
It's funny because yeah, like now I know why when I ask people to play at 10 a.m. they go, "I'm a bit squeaky." I'm like, "You can't be squeaky. You would have been up for
Nah.
ages." But I actually woke up at 9.
That's amazing.
I woke up earlier, but then I had a migraine, so I went and took my Panadol and laid back down again. And
Mm.
I'm like, come on, you got to be on fire for the show.
Well, I actually kind of feel like it's perfect. Like if we're just a little bit, it's Friday night here. We've had a long week, and I feel,
Yeah,
sometimes that morning vibe translates nicely to our evening
yeah.
here. Yeah.
And we're in eclipse zone, so
Yeah. Yeah.
we should just roll
Lots
with
of
the
like yeah, lots of moon stuff happening. I have a
yeah,
t-shirt that says the moon made me do it.
yeah, yeah. It's we've just gotten to a this place called Kainini Beach Cabins, which is down at the beach near Tafra. I don't know if you got to waddle over
I
this way,
did. Yeah. Yeah.
and we were sort of set for a beachy kind of weekend, but it's raining. I don't know if you can hear
I can
the rain,
hear.
and it's
It's
the rain on the
amazing.
tin roof. Yeah, and it's the first time seeing mum and dad, and I swear it's like a year. It's been a really long time anyway. And little niece and nephew and my sister. So we're going to have a little gathering in the rain on the beach, I suppose.
Oh, it's so nice. I mean, I'm longing for Australia so much. Like we're in our dark there's this time, I'm not sure if you've ever been here in November. It's just so gray and it's like winter hasn't come, so we don't have like the joy of snow and the brilliant sunshine of that cold winter, and we're just between like the leaves being brilliant and then it's just like I could basically what I'm saying is I could really stand to be in Australia right now.
Yeah. There has to be a song there in that grey lands. Well,
Oh
actually,
yeah.
I always think of for the podcast we did the Candelo podcast. One of the themes that actually I dedicate this show to Ray and Dave.
Aw.
The word hinterland always just makes you think of this grey blue. It's not quite. It's just the land between or something like that. I think maybe you're a little bit hinterlandy.
Yeah, actually, it's funny you say that because the first song I was gonna play is called Vitamin, and I wrote it over a while. It was a long time coming, but I just realized one of the lyrics in the song is called "With November comes the constant gray."
Oh
So
yeah,
I guess I was setting myself up without realizing it.
that sounds like you should go forth and sing us a
Yeah,
song.
sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a go. Put the sunshine underneath my skin. I'm in need of the best vitamin. I will give you something in return, something of myself. A sunburn cannot come from this, I promise. With November comes the constant gray. We lock ourselves inside and away, under bed sheets, sharing in the warmth. I fold myself into your arms, where we make a list of all their charms. This is more than bliss, I promise you. There's nothing more than this, I promise you. There's nothing more than this, I promise. It's in the sight, it's in the way we hold it together, just one day at a time, trying not to measure one against the other. a verse in the earlier part, and I feel like I need to sing it because it won't make sense without it. So I'm going to sing it right now. 4 o'clock, it's dark and still too soon to feed the kids, so we wait for the moon. And I draw a picture of your face with the plastic markers that they place in my hand like gold. I feel so old and still so young at the same time. Then the earth it tilts toward the sun, and we sing and we dance and we run and mark their height upon the frame. This list of love in months and days started with a kiss. I hear you say, this is more than bliss. I promise you, there's nothing more than this. I promise you, there's nothing more than this. I promise.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I twisted some words around, but I got there.
Yeah, and it's you had a 4 a.m. in there as well, and the
Yeah.
moon in there.
All of
It's
it.
like it's meant to be.
It's a premonition.
Yeah. Oh, geez, it's pretty. Goodness, I'll have to. So, is that where can people listen to that song? Is it recorded?
Yeah, so I just made my first ever solo record. So most people know me as 1/3 of a folk trio called the Good Lovelies from Ontario in Canada. And then over the pandemic, I couldn't sing with them, so I decided to make my first solo record. I have a lot of songs that maybe just have never lived in Good Lovely's land, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I actually had intentions of recording some songs I've been singing on my own for years, but I ended up just writing a big batch of songs. They're all very like thematically related around family life and longing and melancholy and all that good stuff. So yeah, I released that record in September, and it's called Everything at the Same Time.
Ah, cool.
Yeah,
Yay.
so you can find it on my
Everybody's-
website.
Cool. That's such a beauty. Goodness. You've got everyone's tuned in. We've got Kayleen in Mornington Peninsula. G'day Claire. And Elizabeth. I know Elizabeth is in the Netherlands, and
Oh,
Andrew's in
nice.
Canberra. Is
Canberra.
everybody? And a bit of Bega.
Oh,
Oh,
so
sorry.
nice.
So tiny bits of all parts of the world.
I love that.
Tuning in.
I love that.
And oh no, my brain went to sleep. What? Sorry. Oh, so last time we saw you, when I see my neighbours Ray and Dave down the street,
I love them so
and whenever I
much.
see a car pull up, and I go, "Who's that? I bet it's somebody interesting." And that's how I think
Definitely.
I found you guys down there going, "Who are they?"
Yeah, I think the last time we saw you was, like 4 years ago now, almost 3.
Yeah.
No, 3 or 4, 3.5. And that was just a lovely stay in Candelo. We have such wonderful, wonderful feelings about that time, and feel really connected to Candelo in particular. And hearing your new podcast that Ray and you all have put together, it's actually makes me cry every episode. I cry because I feel like I feel so connected to all of you, having known many of you, and having spent time with a lot of you folks, and having David on the road with the Good Lovelies for that last tour. He drummed for us on that tour. It was just fabulous. So it was fantastic.
I think we have to have like a transporting, like
Yes.
like a magic door cupboard thing that opens between Canada and Candelo.
Please. Please.
Oh, Simon's watching from Tasmania. There you go. We've even got a bit of Tassie in there. Cool.
Amazing.
I was going to play a song, so it going to that melancholy part. A song I wrote on a particular misadventure, and it was such a dramatic misadventure. But I got heaps of songs out the week after. So
Amazing.
I think I'll go there, and it's called Princess Park Motel,
Amazing.
and I'll see you in a second. Yeah. For that kind of drizzliness of sweet, safe idleness. I lay on the bedroom floor, Princess Park Motel. Oh, my head will hurt no more. Last night by the road, crying softly for myself. Poor heart grazed its wings, wished it could hold someone else. Love is so irrational. Maybe it's not natural. Oh, heroes aren't what they seem. Truth is, they don't always win. Romantica cafe, dripping tears on tiled floor. Television DJ singing, that's what friends are for. Melbourne, you were sweet to me. I can't fault you, though I tried. Savior's ring, taxi cabs, angels give me rooms to hide. Love is so irrational. Maybe it's not natural. Oh, heroes aren't what they seem. Truth is, they don't always win. Sweet, safe idleness. I lay on the bathroom floor, Princess Park Motel. Oh, my head will hurt no more.
Wow. Yeah, melancholy. Just a tad. That's
Because
beautiful.
with your greyness and my raininess, it's just, it's in the zone.
It's beautiful, Melanie.
Thank you.
Love is irrational.
Lovely, yeah, yeah. It's but it's yeah. There was a long. It was a long misadventure, and I may have had a bit too much many VBs when I had the misadventure. I don't know. It's really like the worst beer in the world, um, but it was on the rider, and it wasn't even on my rider. It was like I was being like the merch person for a friend, and he's like, oh, which I never ever 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 would do, especially for a bloke. I'm like, I'm not your merch person. I'm not going to do merch. But anyway, he said you can have some of the rider. So I had the VB, which is just always going to mean downhill. But um, at like about 4 o'clock in the morning, um, when I found somewhere to stay, I did email a particular songwriter. He's quite well known, but I wrote that email due to the VB. There was, oh my gosh, I've got myself in trouble, and no. It was all in. I found out later it was all in one line. Like I hadn't even used the space bar. And the title of the email was "Oh dear," and his response
Oh dear.
was, "Oh dear, indeed." Just a little. He just gave me a little encouragement of like, we have to make fools of ourselves. Like, you feel bad sometimes thinking, oh no, I'm too soft-hearted, or sorry, I don't think that, but people tell me, oh, you're soft-hearted, or you need to, you need to not be like that. And his little bit of encouragement was, we need that in the world, and but the thing is, we don't always win. We don't, so that's the truth. There it is.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, being soft-hearted is definitely helpful sometimes in our work. Can you imagine if we weren't a little soft-hearted?
Yeah. That's where all the songs come out of, is because of the because of feeling all these things. So it's like, okay, well, I take myself as I am, and that's how it works. And you can't have a hard-hearted song. Come on.
I mean, maybe if you're trying to get on radio or something.
I've got a hard heart.
Yeah, okay, we'll write that one later. That'll be our boardroom song. That'll get us on the...
They're going to be Smash Hits Country. Smash Hits Country 2022.
Let's do it.
Got a couple of people tuned in there. One from Semaphore. Lovely. And,
where's Semaphore? Where is Semaphore?
I think... Is Semaphore down in Victoria? Send us a reply. I think it is down in Victoria, but I might be wrong. And
it's so nice. And your dad next door.
Said, hi from next door.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Jeff. Jeff Sharon.
Yeah.
I love that. I love all my friends' parents who have joint email accounts. Like Sue, my bandmate, her parents are Ted and Lynn Passmore, and so their email address is Ted Lynn Passmore. And I just love that so much. I'm just like, you don't know who the email's coming from, but it's like this lovely. I know. I imagine doing that with my partner. I'd be like, no way, I would never do that.
You have to make one. You have to just make one email account just for like Christmas letters.
Yes,
just for fun.
That's a good one. Put all the junk mail there.
Yeah. What have you got for us?
I'm gonna play. I was thinking about the hard, soft-hearted thing, and South Australia. Okay, amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna play a song called "To the Waves." It's also on Everything at the Same Time, and I have a person in my life who has had many ups and downs, and I think about him a lot when I'm writing music, and struggling with the way we are expected to be. We have these, I don't know if you experience this, but like particularly currently when we're always checking in with each other and knowing what people are achieving and what they're doing and how much they're like, what are your goals? What are you going to earn this year? Like, where are you going to go this year? And I feel sometimes that it's a disservice to us to not just stop and be. And yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so this is that song, and someone said to me, "Do you have like, have you lived by the ocean?" And because this song is called "Through the Waves," and I'm like, I really haven't, but I spend my summers north of Toronto, in rivers and in freshwater lakes, and so I feel like the water is just, I mean, freshwater in Canada, is just the most spectacular thing. So, not quite the big waves we get when we're in Australia, but anyways, let's go through the waves. In the moonlight, your silhouette glows against the dark, I trace it. You are a wolf boy, a little wild and sad in the way I like. You stack up the wood to keep us warm, it's gonna be a long winter. In the moonlight, your silhouette like silver. On your shoulders, with rounded grace, there's a weight you try to hide away. Though you can lean and take a little breath, I watch the wood pile grow row by row. You're focusing your soul. You don't step too far into the shadows. Come on, let's go down to the waves. Let the water take us out and back again. Let's let go of the ways that we've been led astray. It isn't easy to follow through, to stick to a plan once you've made it. You wanna wander and howl at the moon, and in the wandering you think you'll find a sliver of something better. It isn't easy and it ain't made for you. Come on, let's go down to the waves. Let the water take us out and back again. Let's let go of the ways that we've been led astray. Moonlight lives so close to dark, I look to see if you're still with me. I will not go, I will not leave. I'll stay here as long as I need to. Moonlight lives so close to dark, I look to see if you're still with me. Let's go down to the waves. Let the water take us out and back again. Let's let go of the ways that we've been led astray. My dog just my doggy just walked upstairs to say hello. If you're hearing
Hello,
it in
doggy.
the back.
I think there's an influx of children coming later who will happily,
Oh,
yap with
yes.
your puppy dog.
Amazing.
Oh gosh, that's really pretty too. So that's on your new album as well?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, really cool. Um, it's Yeah, I see what you mean by down to the waves. So we can take that down to the waves to any of our waves that we have, whether it's freshwater or the
Hmm.
gigantic big sloppy ones over here in Tathra.
I love it. Oh, I loved visiting Tathra Island, that gorgeous little beach we went to. I was there with my little kids on tour. I think you met them too then.
Yeah.
Just my two littles were on tour with me, and I just loved. Oh my gosh, we just could spend all our life on the beach. I don't know how you get anything done there.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny, and it's pretty beautiful ones. Like there's this one that we like to go to, and it has it's where the oh, I've lost the name for it. The lagoon. So the lagoon curves
Mm.
around, and there's this little peninsula of sand, and and it curves around the beach, and then comes into the sea, and it has these little kind of nooks in it, and even if there are actually people down there, which is not very often, everybody sort of knows that these little kind of curved nooks belong to just those people who are there.
Oh my gosh, I love
So we
that.
can just sort of lay there with our picnic and and just our own private little nook by the water.
I love that.
Yeah. Um, oh, I'm just enjoying. I've got your chorus stuck in my head now.
Good.
So what's puppy dog's name?
His name is Jim. He's
Oh yeah.
he's our. I mean, I hesitate to show you my office slash children's playroom because it's a total disaster. I've like got this kind of perfect frame that looks sort of in order,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's my we got a COVID dog because
Oh yes.
I've wanted a dog for years, but I'm on tour all the time and it's really hard, and my partner's at work all day, and but this is our big gift. It was the best part of COVID was getting our little rescue friend from he's our Mexican rescue, and he's Mexican, but he came with the name Jim, which just made us laugh so hard. So we kept it because it's too much, but I love him so much, and yeah, he's become a big part of our life, and you might hear him barking at the raccoons that like to hang out on our roof. So if you hear some barking, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. That's cool. I've got lots of birds and well, I can't actually I'm in a hotel, so there is none of my normal piles of things everywhere.
Yeah.
Sort
Like
of,
you could show me the room without embarrassment. I
yeah,
could not right
yeah.
now.
I put this on for you though. This is
I
especially for
love it.
you.
I love it so much. I mean, I do love that. I mean, my kids have this ritual in the mornings. If we wake up early, they climb into bed with me and they ask to see the Instagram of Kangaroo Sanctuary, which
Oh
is like
yes.
this amazing account on Instagram. And we get to know all the kangaroos. And my daughter's name is Annabelle. And there's one new kangaroo there called Anabu Sassy, which is like
Oh yes.
such a good nickname for my daughter because she's possibly the sassiest creature I've ever met. So I was like, "This
Yeah.
is your kindred spirit. This animal is
Yeah.
your kindred spirit."
I
But
bet
yeah,
maybe Anabu Sassy the kangaroo might accidentally post her a postcard. Wouldn't that be
that's
fun?
an amazing idea. I love that.
Coming from Australia, I can
Yes,
talk to the kangaroo and
please.
ask him if you do that.
I would love that.
um, oh, actually, I was going to say it to you on air, but I did send you a little private message. But I may as well just say it to you on air. I just thought maybe if we took the gain down a tiny bit, I
Sure.
reckon we can
It's
have a little
clipping.
experiment.
It's clipping.
I
Okay.
think that's what it is. I think that's what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
really.
It's pro-
It sounds so beautiful. Just was the thought. Um, oh, I've lost you. Where did you go?
Is that better?
Oh, there you.
Is that a little better?
Oh, yeah. So
Hello,
I'll do
hello,
that, and then
hello.
I'll turn you up in. I'll turn you up in here.
Okay, great.
Okay, and that's good.
Yeah, it's good over here.
Yeah, it's good. Cool. Okay.
Thanks
I've
for
got a
letting
few
me know.
buttons. It's still a little bit clippy. It's all right. It still sounds so beautiful. So I just thought we could
Oh yeah.
experiment live on air.
I can take it. I can take it down a little more. How's that? How's that? Is that better? Ooh, hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Let me see what I've got in it. I've got a little
Check,
bit
check,
more.
check. It's just a sound check part of the show.
Actually, this is Dad says it sounds good, and Leslie said it sounds good. So maybe
Oh,
we'll
hi,
just leave it as it
Leslie.
was.
Oh, that's
Yay!
nice. Got
So
some
maybe we'll just
Canadians.
leave it as it was if you want to. That's cool.
Okay. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Good.
Everyone loves it. Here you go. Leslie says everyone loves a sound check. Woo.
Hi, Leslie. She's just down the road from me. I've
Oh,
got a
yay.
Canadian on here.
One official. There'll be a few. I might. I might play a song about being a mother, but it was a bit of a sad one. But you know how, like, we have days when we're minding the creatures and oh look, see, Steve says it sounds good. Everyone says it sounds good, but I was only me trying to do something to it.
Oh, good. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the song called "How Am I Supposed to Be a Mother," and it was just written on a. I was trying to write. Don't laugh. I was trying to write like a sultry song, but from the perspective of a mum, which just is really wrong. And I was trying to write.
I mean, I'd like to hear that song.
Well, I was trying to sort of include like the idea that the person, 'cause, like, it's the single mum, right? So the perspective of like this person is gorgeous and they happen to have kids, but it just doesn't quite. Doesn't kind of go together. And anyway, there are all this other stuff, just COVID stuff, like and all the hardness of living and things at that particular time. And so I just lit the candle, and this song came out, which is completely the opposite and sort of about having a hard time and trying to be a mum. And you know how sometimes, I don't know if you do it, but I think I've heard from lots of mums that they always doubt themselves and their abilities, up and down. And so this particular day, you're like, what am I doing? Why? I want to be a really great mum, and I didn't feel like I was a really great mum on that particular day. And then the kids, they just chime in and say, but you're my mum. You're the best mum. And you're like, oh, well, of course, okay. They make you feel better. Okay, I'll play this song now. See you in a second. Don't mute myself, put that there. Cool. Keep fixing my fringe on the camera. Am I supposed to be a mother when I'm just trying to get by? Just trying to get enough work, just trying to make a good life. Am I supposed to be a mother when I have to sell my time? I want to see their growing faces, I want to see their changing minds. Hard work, soul hurts, no help, just hide. Am I supposed to be a mother when I... Oh no, oh no. No, where'd it go? It disappeared into the wilderness. Oh no.
I was just gonna Google it, see if I could find the lyrics for you.
Hang on one second. I'm gonna fix this. I know I have the lyrics in my phone, and that way I will sing to you properly. How am I? Sorry, Caroline.
No, it happens.
Oh no, I've got all the promo of everything in my phone, and I just want the lyrics. 1 second, because we've got to succeed at this. Am I supposed to be a mother? The little migraine got me. Lyrics. Sorry. It's just here. Here we are. Okay. All right. I'll go from the top. I hope you don't mind. Another. Anisha said, "Forgetting lyrics is another part of being a mum brain." Okay. All right.
Yeah, start it over. Let's hear it all.
Am I supposed to be a mother when I'm just trying to get by? Just trying to get enough work, just trying to make a good life. Am I supposed to be a mother when I have to sell my time? I want to see the growing faces, I want to see the changing minds. Hard work, soul hurts, no help, just supposed to be a mother when I can't even provide 2 incomes on the table, when I only earn less than half, and all these expectations wearing my heart down? Am I supposed to be a mother when I'm worn down to the ground? Hard work, soul hurts, no help, just hide. Breathe deep, slowly, we will survive. And you don't think you can say anything, just keep it inside. 'Cause nobody talks about difficult things, pretend it's just fine. They say, don't worry, mama, we really do like toast. You cut it up nice like soldiers, dipped in eggs we like the most. You take us to the beach, jump on the trampoline, and you're the only grown-up we know who joins us on the swing. We love you, Mom, 'cause you're everything. Hard work, soul hurts, no help, just hide. Breathe deep, slowly, we will survive. Hard work, soul hurts, sometimes I cry. Breathe deep, slowly, we will survive. I'm supposed to be a mama, even on my own. We'll make this work together, we'll be fine.
Oof. That is a gorgeous song, Melanie.
Thank you.
We'll be fine.
I got there in the end. I was determined.
Is that a new Grace's song? Is that a new Grace's song?
Yes, we put that out
Like,
a couple of months ago. Yeah.
So beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, it was sort of one of those ones too where I thought, I don't know, I actually just thought it was a bit too sad, but then
No.
also I think it's just really useful to share songs like that, because then we know that we've got mates on our side when we feel like that, you know.
Yeah,
So,
I think I've been thinking about this a lot lately, is just like what songs I'm drawn to, and I feel like the songs I love the most are ones that I feel are super honest, you know? I feel what I love about that song that you just played is like it's really plainly said. You know what I mean? Like it's there and you're speaking to your children and your children are speaking to you, and it's like it's a really universal feeling as a parent. Um, yeah, just feeling like you're not doing enough. And actually, I have a song on my new record that's really could be a companion song to that one, so I thought maybe I'd play it.
yeah, cool. Okay, great.
And it's called Tomorrow. This like idea. I don't know if you ever get to the end of the day and you're just like, shit, tomorrow's gonna be better. I'm gonna be a better parent tomorrow. I'm gonna do better tomorrow. I can do better tomorrow. Anyways, it's the kind of a mantra. And I sort of started writing it like tongue in cheek, like I'll be better tomorrow, you know. And then I just realized I'm like, oh, this is something that I actually try to carry in my day to day, and when they're very imperfect days, but there's
Yeah.
beauty in it too, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, this is called Tomorrow. See if I remember all the lyrics. Sunlight streaming, children screaming, open windows, the neighbors hearing our lives play out. I try not to shout, just be graceful with and without. I can do better tomorrow. I can do better tomorrow. Tempers burning, I am learning the line between our gifts and burdens. Crack me open, I'm beholden to the ones who mend one's broken. I can do better tomorrow. I can do better tomorrow. My mother taught me to do my laundry. I was 12 and thought it cruel. Now I see her in the mirror, making ends meet with no approval. I can do better tomorrow. I can do better tomorrow.
Oh, that's really pretty. And I know that a couple of weeks ago, maybe I was having a strange weekend, and a certain Ray messaged that song to me.
Oh,
And I'm like, as you sing, I'm like,
thanks,
that's
Ray.
that song. Oh, yay. And she might have been the neighbor who heard me yelling.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think about my neighbors. I live in Toronto, and we live very, very close to our neighbors. As you know, you've been here before. You've been here before, right? In Toronto?
Not to Toronto, no.
Oh,
But I
okay.
will be soon. No.
Amazing.
No, in my imagination, I will.
Yeah. Well, it's like our biggest city here, so we're pretty tight together. And I do feel bad for my neighbors sometimes because we're not quiet. But it's life.
Yeah. The bubbling of humans is a nice thing. The other day at the beach, there was like, I'm like perfectly fine with kids and all their sounds, and I actively encourage those super small creatures. You know, when they get to that age where they start to squeal, they do that high pitched one, and
Yes.
I heard that that's actually when we start to develop our range, like that squealing actually stretches everything out, so we develop our range. So I'm like, yeah, go on, man, develop your range. But this particular boy at the beach would have been about 5, and he actually wouldn't stop screaming the whole time. And then he'd go up to this tunnel thing and he'd scream in the tunnel, and then it would echo all over the place. And I was like, oh no.
What have I
I've
done?
either turned into a grump. I've turned into a grump. I can't take it. I can't take it.
You've like created monsters like all these tiny Mariah Careys running around.
Yeah. And then it was like, then I realized it was because the big brother kept sitting on his head, and I'm like, oh no, dude, you can't sit on your brother's actual head. Come on. And I was actually going to do that thing like that strangers do and go up to them and say, mate, you can't sit on your brother's head.
Oh my gosh.
I held it in, but I didn't.
I had a penny for every time. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's pretty. That people will love that. That's beautiful, beautiful song.
Thank you.
I was going to sing a new one I wrote, but then it might be that would be two sad ones. Actually, it's not a sad song. It's actually a I got sent a meme about birds and why they sing to people. Why do they sing to each other in the morning? And I liked it so much because I like recording little songs and sending them to people. So,
is that the one that says that it's like they sing to each other in the morning to let them know they got through the night? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Oh man,
yes.
That one killed me. So
yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love that.
that was. I have to play it then.
Well,
okay.
it's morning. It's morning there. You have to sing it to us now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I do.
I'm about to go into my night. Sing me into my morning.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh no. Hang on. You tell everybody a joke while I listen to this for 1 second.
Okay. What's a good joke? Oh, I'll tell you a cool, interesting thing I learned today. I went to the museum.
Yep.
And we went to the museum for the first time in 2 years because of COVID. It's open again, and brought my kids, and my youngest is 5, and he doesn't really remember the museum. And we saw this exhibit on great whales, which was amazing. And then we learned that great whales' hearts beat only 10 times a minute.
Oh, wow.
Because they have so much blood, and it pumps through their bodies, like the volume.
Oh, yeah.
They showed basically they had a massive recycling bin, like our giant recycling bins from Toronto. They were trying to show like a visual. It was full of fake blood, and they're like, every time their heart beats, this much blood pumps through their bodies. And
Good.
we were freaking out. So cool.
Cool. That's good. Thanks
good introduction?
Yeah, good introduction. Because we need that much. We need to get that much blood going. All right. Okay. I'm gonna
Take
give
it
it a
away.
bell. Give it a bell. I think I've got the right key. Yeah. Whoop. There you go. I'm in the zone. It's nice playing new songs too. Like I didn't write many last year, and so these little ones that pop up, I think I need to play a little bit. All right. Okay. darkness brings the day, the silence brings a storm, and after all we've made, we'll lay in bed alone. Last night I laid and cried. The world had weighed me down. The walls had kept me in. The water had me drowned. So curled up in my room, I called you on the moon. Please hold me till I'm safe. This world has got me down. And in the morning came the singing of the birds, the tapping of their feet upon my tin roofed home, singing to their loves, laughing in the rain. I'll sing to you at dawn. I made it through the night. I'll sing to you at dawn. I made it through the
I love
Thank you.
the birds. That was perfect.
Did you hear Did you hear them
Yeah.
all singing? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it is amazing.
I think they said, "Hello, Melanie. Good morning. Back again."
Gorgeous. I love that. That's a beautiful, beautiful song.
Thank you.
You know,
um,
mournful, but also like, it can be sad and beautiful and, you know, I feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
in sadness there's so much beauty too that I think that I mean, I made a whole record about that, right? Like that feeling you can feel everything at once. It's
yeah.
everything's in that. I don't know. I feel joy and sadness in that. Hearing that song, it's so beautiful.
And that relief, like that relief after you have had like really intense
Mm.
difficulty or something, and you can feel it in your veins, and then you wake up and like it just is all finally fallen off. It's
Mm.
is another. Oh yes, thank you. That feels so good. It, but without the pressure, and then you wouldn't have felt the release, right? So
Exactly.
yeah,
I think I'm gonna continue in that vein. I feel like you've brought us there. I'm gonna keep it going with a song called Bird Song.
Oh,
Um,
cool. Oh, we got France joined us. Look. Yay.
Bonjour, bonjour, bisous, bisous. Also, I wanted to say I love your melodic guitar playing a lot. Like the little stories you're telling. It's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
It's really
Trying to work out little, because it's just new, just trying to work out little things.
yeah. Like lines, you mean? Like
Yeah, little lines.
yeah, I love that so much.
But yeah, that I think sometimes I really love holding the melody. Like, you know, you could go really wild with it, but also I just really love repeating that melody back. And then so like sometimes just thinking, okay, I'll go for a little tiny adventure, but I'll still bring it back to the melody, you know, in the end. So
I heard that. It's almost like yeah, yeah. It's so nice. That song's gonna be stuck in my head for a while.
You ready to rock?
Yeah, I just had a moment where I forgot the lyrics though.
I was so naughty before with lyrics on my phone, but it's okay.
It's okay. I think I got it. All right. Okay. It's not first light and well past dawn. The kids are downstairs with the TV on. I sit up in bed to carry on and better hear the bird song. April's gray, the softest light. I see through the sleep I couldn't find last night. Look how beautiful it is outside, but I'm stuck on the inside. Give me a lifeline, hold me in the daylight, and when the night comes, won't you help me sleep? I awoke with this in mind, of the disconnect between the light and the dark in which I do reside. Oh my God, I'm tired. Give me a lifeline, hold me in the daylight, and when the night comes, won't you help me sleep? Give me a lifeline, hold me in the daylight, and when the night comes, won't you help me sleep? Birdsong, blessed sign of spring. Oh, I would do anything to break from that feeling. Give me a lifeline, hold me in the daylight, and when the night comes, won't you help me sleep? Give me a lifeline, hold me in the daylight, and when the night comes, won't you help me sleep?
Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? Yay. See, birds and rolling tunes.
Yes.
Yes, Elizabeth, right? She
Drew
drew
a
a tree
tree.
while listening.
Elizabeth, I was looking at a tree while I was writing that, so that feels right.
um, yeah, so pretty. It's funny because my view, I can't really turn the computer around to show you the view, but my view is of of the bush. We're actually in the bush, so surrounded by gums. It's yeah,
I
beautiful.
I can smell it.
Yeah, and the rain, and then
Oh,
there's just the hill, all of the things, you know. um, my my I was just thinking what song to play next to roll along with you, and I think I might play one of the ones that I recorded with the New Graces, called
yeah, I'd love
"Take a
that.
Look at My Light," just to to curve along with your lovely rolling chords. Cool. Okay, I'll go there now, and we can chat after. Okay, where's that? No, wrong song. Oh no! Don't do this. That's it. Oh my darling, please whisper in my ear. Oh my darling, while I wind up old feet, run out of words to describe this. I'm just feeling creeping up inside. I lay down my tools of trade to let this sea breeze dance upon my face. Morning sunshine, we're lying in your room. See sunshine, I won't get up till you do. What you thinking? What you got in your mind? You do let it out sometimes. Quiet man, books and blue eyes. Someone I just want to be beside. Driving home from seeing, feel so far, but what I have to do, like a cradle is my home, like a candle are my thoughts. Every night I see the stars, I talk to them, some kisses where you are. Every night they shine on me. Quietly they sing. Hey, love, take a look at my light, look at my light, look at my light now. Hey, love, take a look at my light, look at my light, look at my light now. Hey, love, take a look at my light, look at my light, look at my light now. Hey, love, take a look at my light, look at my light, look at my light now. Oh, my darling, there's nothing more to say. Oh, my darling, I love you every day.
Look at my life. That is so good. Oh, what a lovely song.
Ah, thank you. I even put my instrument down, let it ring out, didn't I?
Yeah. Just go. Just go.
It was go the little mandola. Oh, we got one more song for me.
Oh
If
yeah. We're
yeah,
already
if
there. Oh my goodness.
we're
Yeah,
already there, I know.
I would love to play you one more song. I mean, that's a tough one to follow. That's such a beautiful ender, you know?
We're
But
good.
I can hear
We're in there.
I can't wait to see you sing that live someday, like with an audience so that we can all sing along, you know?
Yeah, yeah. We can all, sway.
I was definitely swaying in here, all by myself, with Jim.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. It's Jim. That's awesome. It's funny when I write songs on the mandola. They kind of they there's these parts in the song where you almost feel like every time it's a little bit like
Yes,
like chanty clappy.
yes.
I don't know what it is about that instrument that makes that come out, but it does all by itself.
Well, I play a lot of mandolin with the Good Lovelies, and it's the
Yeah,
same. When I write on the mandolin, I feel like there's like a certain rhythm to it that I'm really drawn to.
yeah,
Um, yeah, it sort of calls for that. I mean, that's the music that was came from that, you know?
yeah, 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 yeah. It's that whole and it actually, as I was playing just then, I thought, well, because I actually don't know how to play the mandola, I just make songs up on it. So I
Well,
just feel,
yeah,
I,
you do know,
yeah.
but you
Oh
don't
no,
like. Yeah, I know what you mean, though.
I actually haven't learned any, as in I don't actually know what chords I'm playing, and I haven't learned any chords shapes, but rather I just sort of strum it out and then pick things that
Yeah,
sound nice on it. But it would be good to learn some chords. But also, I kind of like it because I've played classical since I was 5. I like
mm-hmm.
playing something that I actually don't know. My fingers can't go automatically to something. They have to poke
Yeah.
around until they find something that they like. Yeah, so I like having the combination of the two.
Yeah, well, sometimes when you approach songwriting, you get caught. You're like, oh, should I go to should I go to the 4 now, or like to go to the 5, and I find it really liberating to write songs not like on an instrument that I'm not super comfortable with, and I don't even know really what I'm playing. And
Yeah,
yeah, it's a good feeling. It's a good
yeah,
feeling to like liberate yourself from like the theory of it and just write something that feels good to you.
yeah, 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 and often um, I've even done that thing where don't you have to write over one chord, and so then your melody has to go
Mm.
somewhere, right? And
Mm.
then after you can insert your like wild and
The
crazy
changes.
chords, but
Yeah.
yeah, but don't be led by the changes. Like you have to make the melody so good that it can handle just one chord going the whole
I love
time.
that's so good. I'm my next song I write, I'm gonna do that. And
Yes.
then I will have you in mind because I think
We-
that's an amazing thing when you can pull it off too, you know. And when you get to the end of a song and you're like, that song didn't change, but I was so in it. You know what I mean? There was like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Oh, so what? Oh, there's going to be Elizabeth. It's got the tree up there to find after. What song?
Um,
What song are you going to play us out with?
I'm gonna sing a song called Night Drive. I mean, I was jokingly going to sing a Good Lovely's Christmas song because we're about to do our Christmas tour.
What
Um,
if you accident? If everybody clapped and clapped and clapped after you finish your song, lots of claps and love hearts and
we do my
things. It's
Christmas
quite
song?
possible. Oh yeah.
Well, okay, we'll see if that happens. But this is called Night Drive, and I was driving north to this beloved land that I spend time on in the summers. Actually, I was just there this past weekend too, and um, we're doing on this land that has basically been hay for generations. It was clear cut to become hay. My partner and I are doing a bunch of naturalization projects there. So we're planting trees and we're renaturalizing the wetland. And we know wetlands are. I'm a bit of a geek with this stuff because it's a big part of my life is environmental work as well. And anyways, I was driving up to this land that I feel so at home at, and I was going to be there alone for the first time in months and months and months, because I mean, we've been locked down with our littles and with my partner, and I'm sure you can relate to this, but the personal space thing is really hard for a long time. And so I was by myself driving, and I was listening to some records by my friends, and the sky was like half lit with stars. It was beautiful sky, starlit sky, and then the other half, I swear, it was like a line. The other half was thunderous lightning clouds. But these like it was just like such a crazy beautiful juxtaposition, and I naturally went to that feeling I had this morning at 4 a.m. when I'm looking at the eclipse, and all of a sudden you're like, the immensity of everything just becomes overwhelming. And so you're like, I am part of this thing, and I'm also tiny and immense and tiny. And I know this is a thing that we all talk about a lot and think about a lot. So I got to my little trailer on this land, my 1980s trailer, and I wrote Furiously into the Night, and this is the song that came out of it. This is
Oh, beautiful.
Night drive, feeling high, everything is alive tonight. Night drive, all alone, feels so right, and it's been so long. I'm burning up under a billion stars, I'm moving restless captivation. Night drive, all alone, all alone. A little fear is taking down the veil. I am all alone. I play songs written by my friends to keep me left of the white line. I am one of them, less eloquent but still trying to talk my way through this. I'm always filling up the silence. I am one of them, one of them. A little love is taking down the veil. I am one of them. Night drive, lightning in the clouds, coyotes howling, I think out loud. Night drive, under endless sky, I'm feeling so damn small. I am so light and so heavy. I am forever, I am temporary. Night drive, the endless sky, the endless sky, breaking me into 1,000 pieces. I am one of them. Everything is shifting, and in the end we are all alone. A little fear is taking down the veil. I am all alone.
I closed my eyes and I drifted off into Wonderland. That's so beautiful. And
Thank you.
that one's on the new album too?
It is, yeah.
Everything
yeah,
is,
it
yeah.
is.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, I thought I
I,
just like I haven't had a chance to play these songs live yet, really. So I
yeah,
just thought I'd play them all. Thank you.
yeah, cool. The I put a link for everybody watching. The link to your, well, I think it's up that way, to your website there, so they can go find your records and buy the album. Andrew's chimed in there with a whole bunch of um, claps and love hearts.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
And
Claps and love
Dad,
hearts.
yeah,
Oh, Dad.
go Dad. Thanks, Dad. Um, Martin has just chimed in from Paris. There you go. So
Wow.
there's, there you go. Got the
Paris,
whole
Ontario? Paris,
no
Ontario? Or no, real
Pa-
like Paris,
Paris,
Paris.
France. Yeah, yeah,
Paris.
Paris,
C'est
Paris.
bien.
Thank you. If you feel like it, you don't have to, but if you feel like it, you can just, you know,
Do my
send us
Christmas
off
song.
with your Christmas song. Yeah, go on.
I mean, we're about to go. Big part of Good Lovelies. Like spend a lot of my life with Good Lovely. It's my main gig, and it's the best gig. I'm so lucky. I'm in a band with my best friends, and big part of our life is Christmas, as you may know. And we're just about to do our first in-person Christmas tour in 2 years, which is going to be amazing. And we're playing an amazing venue called Massey Hall in Toronto. So I'm kind of freaking out. It's going to be amazing.
How cool! Every time I see the posts, like as a, every time I see one on Instagram, I'm like, I want to come, I want to come. I loved the one because last year you did it online, and it was just astonishing. It was so awesome. So yeah, go and
we're
we should all
gonna
just fly over and watch you.
Well, we can't announce it, but we will be doing a virtual show at the end of the tour. I feel safe saying that here. So for anyone in Australia wanting some Christmas love, it'll be around the 22nd, 23rd of December.
So everybody can follow your Instagram page, and they could follow the Good Lovelies Instagram as well, and find out the secret information.
the secret Christmas information. Now I don't know if it's it's after Remembrance Day here in Canada, which means that we are in Christmas season. It's November 19th. It's a little early, but this is Good Lovelies has 3 Christmas albums, which is pretty impressive. And this is from the most recent one. This original Christmas song called Evergreen.
Awesome.
All that I wanted when I was a little kid was laid out before me. Oh, now here we go. This is good practice for me because I have to play this like next week. It's laid out before me, loving. Okay, I got it. All that I wanted when I was a little kid was laid out before me, love in the shape of gifts. Now all I want is this, and for all of this to last, hold on to the moments that all too soon must pass. Let's just revel in the lights, the trees, the mistletoe, tuck in the children and hold each other tight. There's an evergreen wrapped up in a garland. There's a Christmas tree at the center of a family. There's a family counting up their blessings by the light of that Christmas tree. We sing Silent Night under the street lights. Neighbors open doors and welcome us inside. Please take a photo quick. I swear this is perfect. The noise, the joy, the drinks, a kiss. All I want is this. Because before we know, morning's here and here they go. Footsteps like heartbeats running down the hall. There's an evergreen wrapped up in a garland. There's a Christmas tree at the center of a family. there's a Christmas tree. At the center of a family, there's an evergreen wrapped up in a garland. There's a Christmas tree. At the center of a family, there's a family counting up their blessings by the light of that Christmas tree. By the light of that Christmas tree. By the light of that Christmas tree.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, I
What
just
a
got a
lovely.
pictured 3 voices on there, all of us singing together. As
I
I'm
was-
sure
we-
you
I mean,
feel
you know,
when your ladies aren't
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, and the whole crowd too, you know, la 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 la, la, and then a bit of harmonies from the
Yeah.
audience. Ooh, it's so gorgeous. Thank you so much. For
Thank
everyone listening,
you.
go to the website above to follow Carolyn's music. Oh yeah, Elizabeth chimed in there. Love that. Ooh, yay. And follow the on Instagram, etc., etc. And because I'll just share a few of these nice
Oh,
thank
it's
yous.
so nice.
Thank you. And we'll say good night, and we can look at your comments and things later and reply to you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you,
Thank you
Caroline.
so much. Have a
say-
great family time. It's really special.
Yes.
Say hi to
Yeah,
everybody for me.
The sun has just come out. I think that it's time for playing. I reckon.
Go. Go.
Ooh,
That's
go.
so special.
See you.
Thanks
Bye.
so much, Mel.
Thank you.